Coming to you live from the basement of an abandoned training facility where we talk about fighting, training, and events. It's the Fight Mixer Show, where you can hear about all the local and world combat sports happenings. Get ready. It's time to gear up and square up because we're going live on the Fight Mixer Show.
What's up, everybody? We are here with Sheena Starr. What's going on?
I'm fucking tired.
It's gone for work?
Huh?
It's gone for work?
I went to work all day today.
Goddamn.
And I worked fucking sore, fucking tired. It's fight week.
Congratulations. How the fuck did we make this fight happen? You and Miss Savage are good friends. How the fuck did we make this fight happen?
Because they make you fight legitimate pros instead of amateurs making their debut. So I had to fucking fight a friend. I guess I don't fucking know. I was trying to fight Tina Time, but they're like, no, her pro record's not good enough. I'm like, motherfucker, she got one. But I don't know. So it was message Jenny, hit up Jenny, I mean, it was weird, because people's been hounding her for a minute to do bare knuckle, and she's like, I don't know, I'm not gonna do that. Fuck, why would I want to do that for? But I mean, people's minds changes, people's shit's changed. Fucking pandemic year, it's fucking rough. It's fucking Christmas month, all that shit. We got kids, I get it. So that's when it came to be. We talked about it and stuff on the phone and whatnot. We're like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's go get paid. All right. It's best to help a friend pay bills and fucking make Christmas happen than a fucking stranger anyways. You know what I mean? So, I mean, we're all for it. We're going to go out there. We're going to, beat the shit out of each other and fucking entertain the masses. And, we do.
Where did you get the shirt at? That's what I want to know.
And you're my sister from another mister, so this is a tough fight. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, Miss Savage is a tough opponent. You're number 3 ranked. I mean, you guys, what's your strategy like? What's training been? Knowing that you're gonna be fighting your friend, and
right. You know what? I mean, I've fought friends before. I mean, not anybody. I mean, I like Jenny. I used to help match her fights, fucking manage her. I've been in her corner. I've coached her through her first professional win. You know what I mean? Like, there is a little bit different of a bond there. I mean, she's not just someone I like off Facebook. Like, I know this chick. You know what I mean? Like, we had like one of those moments, and I mean, just good fucking people. And no, she ain't no bitch. She ain't no bitch at all. She's fucking tough as fuck. She takes on legitimate fights against legitimate opponents. There's no record padding with this girl at all. You know what I mean? So, she's tough. She works really hard. And, the strategy going in, I mean, we respect each other so much that, I mean, we're not holding back. You know what I mean? We're not holding back at all. I mean, we ain't going to give, no pity or hold back or any of that shit, because that shit's for the fucking weak. And we're not weak. So, you know what I mean? It's, as far as fight strategy goes, I mean, it's bare knuckle, man. I mean, you don't have one. I mean, if you have one going in there, you're going to have a false sense of reality, and you're going to have a fucking bad day. You know what I mean? So, just, do what we do what we train to do. I mean, I have 3 bare knuckle fights. I have 2 at BKFC, and then I have one over at BYB in that fucking triangle phone booth, so I got, more experience, definitely, more experience on, the bare knuckle side. I know what to expect. I remember what it felt like before I walked out for my first bare knuckle fight, and it's like going up to your first fight, you know, at all, you know. I mean, there's different rules. Ain't got no gloves. The process, you know, before you go fight is completely fucking different from like MMA. You know, you're like, you gotta get your hands wrapped and gloved, and you know, warming up on mitts and how you warm up. And I mean, bare knuckle. I mean, all that shit's fucking different. It's totally two different deals, and I'm already familiar with all that. You know, so I'm good to go. All right, cool. Just another day in the office, and you know, it's gonna be her first time going through that you know, first cycle on there. So it'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it, and I know Jenny's looking forward to it too. And I kind of asked her, you know, a better person to, you know, share the squared circle with, and you know, get to welcome her properly and everything. So
yeah. And what I respect so much about you, you're a full-time mom. You're also a full-time worker. You have a gig on the side, like you work a full gig. You have a job, and you know, being able to balance that out with training. Was this a short
Tom McGuire on here? Fuck that guy. I'm sorry. He doesn't like gay people. He thinks gay people are the scum of the earth and need to rot in hell, and they don't deserve to share the same air we do. So fuck you, Don McGuire. Anyways,
done.
Oh, all right. It's okay. I was just letting him know.
Wow.
Well, oh no, he said that about Dakota. Dakota. All right, Dakota Cronshaw. All right, Dakota. Fucking BKFC fighter, fucking awesome fucking guy, you know, and he's just, I don't appreciate people that hate people for, you know, for who they are, regardless of who they are. They could be great people, the greatest people on earth. That's how I judge you. You know what I mean? I don't care about your sexual orientation or any of that. I think anybody that, you know, it's called discrimination. we don't play that. But anyways,
oh, the asshole.
What's that?
It's called being an asshole.
Yeah,
being an asshole.
It's okay. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but don't try to shove it on me. So, anyways, yeah, you know, this fight with me and Jenny, it's good. It's good. Looking forward to it. You know, no trash talk or anything with this girl. You know, she's just there's nothing that bad I can say about her. If there was, I probably wouldn't anyways. I respect anybody that does the same thing I do, and you know, puts in the work to do it. And you know, on top of it, she's going to school and she's a mom too. And you know, it's just a lot of respect. You know, a lot of respect and love going on here. But you know, at the end of the day, it's a fight. You know, come fight day, it's you know, we're leaving it all in there, and you know, we're gonna do what we do. We're gonna put on a show, and yeah, man.
Right. And again, going back to my original point before I was interrupted, I apologize about that. But like, you know, being able to balance out all these different things and all these different things going on in your life with work, being a mom, everything like that, and still being able to go out in the ring and still pursue your passions, pursue the fight game. Was this a short notice fight, or was this building up months?
With Jenny? Yeah, it was kind of weird how I was matched with a girl out of Colorado. Her name was Darla Harris, and something. So it was medical or a physical limitation or something, kind of pretty much out of her control, that you know, pulled her from the competition, and you know, and that sucks, and hopefully we can see her at a future event coming up here in you know sometime next year maybe. And then they were like, well, I don't know if they were replacing it or not, and some time went by, and then they were like, well, you know, we'll just I don't know if we'll be able to replace it, plan to, you know, help work corners or work cuts. And I'm like, oh, okay. All right. And, you know, I mean, it was kind of a downer because, you know, it's a significant less amount of money than I was planning on. So I picked up double shifts at work. So I'm so tired right now because I've been working so much and training and everything else.
Yeah.
So I picked up all those shifts at work. And then last week on like Wednesday, they're like, you fight Jenny Savage? I'm like, fucking what? Say that one more time. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, if they're down, you know, I mean, yeah, I guess, I mean, you know, that would let's do it. So I switched from going to, work corners and work cuts to get them fighting again. So now it's like, double crunch time, and I'm working and trying to get up for it. So yeah, it was like a week's notice. I think 10 days or some shit like that. I don't know who fucking counts anymore. Usually we're always like fight ready. But I was like in camp, but dropped out of full camp a little bit, just so I could pick up some extra hours at work.
Thanks, Bobo.
So you've been just working your ass off this entire holiday season.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I am fucking tired of this shit. Bobo is awesome too. Bobo also just stepped up for a last minute fight as well against a very game opponent. He's our new main event coming this Friday. Unfortunately, Mark Godbeer came down with COVID, had a positive COVID test. Yeah, I know, it's such a bummer, man. And a result from having that. Oh, sorry, my sinuses. A result from having that COVID gave him double pneumonia, and there's just, he's on antibiotics, everything. It's just, there's no way you can recover in that amount of time, and have a big fight like that, and he can't breathe. So unfortunately, that pulled him out, and he's not able to compete this event, but I hear he'll be back. He'll be back sometime late spring, I think March or February or something like that. So hopefully we still get to see Mark, this weekend, because he's not contagious anymore, but he's just not feeling that well. But Bobo, he stepped up. He just fought on the last damn card, and he just stepped up on a couple days' notice, basically, to fight Sam Schumacher, from
Was that Toe the Line in Daytona? Was that where he fought last?
I don't think it was. I think it was BKFC in Miami.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I knew I seen him somewhere, but I couldn't remember where I seen him at. He fought.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was a Miami card. Bobo, you can correct me if I'm wrong.
He was here in Florida.
Oh, Tampa. Okay, Tampa. So that was Toe the Line series. Okay, yeah. That's right, because that was Toe the Line, because he fought on the same card as my boy Jay Fish did. So, Yep, that's it. Yep.
Yeah, I think he broke the guy's hand with his head.
Something, man. I don't know, man. Bare knuckles kind of brutal like that, bro. So you'll get that. But Bobo, he's an awesome dude. He's a hard worker, and I'm glad he was not only healthy enough, but definitely available to step up and take that fight. Sam Schumacher, his last fight. He actually tested positive for COVID, and he was matched up against Josh Burns in the Kansas City card, and I think it was Kansas City. See, I don't even fucking know anymore. I'm so tired right now. But Sam had to drop out. He wasn't feeling that good, and he had a positive COVID test. So that's why we take all these precautions. Oh, shut up, John. Nobody fucking believes you.
John, no one gives a shit what you have to say, bro. Continue.
Oh, it's all right. No, it's just fucking stupid.
Fuck that guy. Continue.
Whatever. We have the screenshots. Whatever. He's gonna pull a trap Gambi. It was a fake account. Some shit. I knew what he said, and I didn't appreciate it. There's no backpedaling now, dude. Anyways,
don't worry about it, Sheena. Continue. I'm sorry.
It's good. It's good. So yeah, Bobo's good fucking warrior, just awesome guy right down there in Florida. He's out of Smith Brother Management, and they got a great group of people down there. So I'm just happy someone was available. They had blood work and everything else, and just ready to go. So and then Howie, Mark will be back. Howie is he is originally from Belfast, New York, where the home of the Bare Knuckle Hall of Fame is at, and he travels to all the events, usually aside Scott Bird, and they present the knucklehead medallions to all of the winners that compete at these professional bare knuckle boxing events. So
yeah,
thank you, Ryan.
Yeah, right. I can't agree more with Ryan's statement. This is gonna be a fucking banger between you and Savage. So is the goal going to be like what's the goal if you can get past Savage? Do you want to progress further? Perhaps a fight down the road with Christine. I mean, Christine's a friend of yours also. But
I want to fight Christine.
Christine's a fucking bad lady.
I got one friend. I don't want those problems. You know what? That's her problem. Fuck, man. You know, fight everybody out of the gate and fuck them all up. You know, nobody wants to fight her.
That entire division is just.
I don't want to do that. I'm getting too old. All right. You know, I got physical limitations and all this other crap. I'm just getting old.
You give so much. You give so much of the fucking sport too. I mean, you know, everyone you fought, you know, you're like the okay, I'm down for that like type fighter where you know you're not going to pad your record.
Yeah, and I love it. Oh yeah, no, I can't. You know, like I do this because I love it. I love the people. I love the memories. You know, I love the competition. I love working hard towards a goal. I like achieving my goals. Sometimes I don't. You know, I mean, a win is great, but it's like I would never get discouraged. You know what I mean? I would go out there. I'd give it my best. I would try. You know, I mean, I maybe wasn't as privileged as, most people when it comes to like your health and, life and everything. I'm a mom, 2 kids. I've always had to work. I lived in the boonies.
Uh-oh.
I think we lost her.
that was a great face to pause on too.
That's my girl. Fucking awesome. She's tired. She's obviously working hard. I mean,
I'm gonna try to reset her here.
Please do.
She knows the routine. She's used this service before, so.
Yep. BKFC December 11th. BKFC December 11th is going to be a fucking banger card, and she's a part of it, fighting Jenny Savage. And with everybody getting sick and everything, BKFC pulled a fucking hat trick and put together this incredible card.
Sorry about that.
That's all right. I just want to know where you got your shirt from.
Windows would like update. Fuck you.
Fuck Windows.
Chris Laird.
Where do I get one of those shirts?
I want that shirt.
These were like special made. I think Sal Ramos made them. I'm not sure. Lido gave me this one. It's the Artem Labov and Jason Knight too. Bare knuckle shirt. And that's one of my favorites. I was just like, I was getting out of work and stuff, and I wanted to, I need to represent. I couldn't find my hat. I got a bare knuckle hat, but I threw a hat on at work today because I didn't give a fuck today about fucking nothing.
What shirt are you gonna wear when you fight? Are you gonna wear Joe Biden's douchebag? Like, what are you gonna wear for the fight?
No, we can't be political. We can't. Like, I ruined that for everybody, I guess.
You ruined it for everybody.
And they scrapped it from the internet. You can't find that fight anywhere. You can find an image on Google. That's like it.
Are you fucking serious?
What?
Are you serious?
I swear to God.
Really?
Yeah. You can even go on the BKF, the BKTV app and go on like Bare Knuckle 5, and my fight's not even on there.
Wow.
I'm sorry, Ivana. Ivana. Well, it sucks for me and my opponent. I wouldn't have did that, or I would have censored it or something if I knew they were gonna fucking scratch our fucking shit off of fucking existence. The Hillary Clinton, that fight, it's gone. It's cool.
So I gotta tell Matt, Sheena, I gotta tell Matt the story. So I had all my people over to watch Sheena's fight, and she comes out with Hillary Clinton's a cut, and I look at my phone and I heard breaking news: Sheena Starr. Where's
I know? I didn't even think we were gonna do that. I was just trying to fucking be funny and do something cool for my Navy SEAL friend. You know what I mean?
And you donated too. You donated the shirt because you're a goddamn.
I do it every one of them. I always donate my shirt. I always like anytime you're given like a big platform or high platform attention like that. I think it's like almost my responsibility, or I feel it is. I feel like I need to do something good with it. So I always give back. I've done veterans charities. Children's Hospital. My Mike Vick is a bitch shirt. That one went to an animal sanctuary, and I also donate a part of my my fight winnings too. I think I gave them like $1,400 or something like that for a pit bull rescue. So that's cool. it's just going, it goes on eBay, usually like 2 days later, you know, depending on my hands, you know, I'll fucking type. It's like I fucking type something on there and, you know, and I put that up and, you know, just hope it's the right time. You know, this year's been hard too. So, you know, especially for a lot of these smaller charities, because they're not able to have these, you know, fundraising events. You know, COVID's kind of fucking kicked everything in the ass. You know, they can't have fundraising events. They can't do spaghetti dinners. Any of the 5Ks, they can't do those either. They got to do like virtual ones. And
Fuck
you
China.
know,
Fucking
right,
China.
right. So just yeah. You know, it's just. It's hard. It's hard on everybody, and it's also hard on the charities and stuff too. So, you know, do what I can for one of those. It's this one's the Grieving Kids Network, and what they do is it's a foundation that helps support kids of, you know, loss of their parents, regardless of how they're lost. Okay. Yeah. You know, or how they passed away, you know, some are very, you know, certain, or, you know, it just sucks. It just sucks. And both Jenny and myself have, you know, both of our kids have lost their father,
Right.
one way or another. So I think that's something appropriate with this fight in particular. Yeah, for sure. So, gonna do that, and you know, I hope for a good turnout with that.
Someone just commented, "Are we ever going to see?" Ryan just commented, "Are we ever going to see Paige Van Zandt versus Sheena Starr?"
Oh, I don't know. I mean, it depends on how long she takes. I want to do a couple more. I want to do a couple more fights, and then I think I'm going to go to the business side permanently. You know, it's I've juggled all that stuff, you know, all simultaneously while competing and, you know, working and being a mom and everything else for like so long. It's like, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready for that point. And, you know, I will, you know, I'll be doing cuts, and, you know, I'm going to step over. I'm going to help with, you know, my sports agency, management, and, you know, matchmaking and stuff a lot more too.
And you have so much you can contribute to the sport. I mean, you have a mind for fighting, you know, and beyond fighting, like, you've done so much to contribute to the sport. You know, from being a cut woman to, you know, promoting fights to like all this stuff. Like, your end game should not be in the ring. I mean, after you leave the ring, you have so much behind the scenes that you can contribute, even a growing BKFC. Because right now it's growing your fan base. I mean, you have so much you can offer, Sheena.
Oh yeah, for sure. You know, I've been a licensed professional referee, promoter, matchmaker. I've been hired by the UFC to be an inspector, management, fighter. You know, I'm a professional certified cut man. You know, it's just like you said, all of this shit. You know, I've done all of it, and I did that years ago. Years ago, I secured my future in the sport to always be around, you know, after competition. And I think that's something very important for a lot of competitors right now, you know, especially, I mean, this is your life. I mean, some people go into coaching. Okay, they open up gyms, they go into coaching, and that, you know, and that seems to be an avenue, but that's just not me. You know, I don't have the expertise to do that, you know, or the credentials to coach. You know, I can help out people at the gym and teach basics and stuff like that, but, you know, it's you know, can't coach that well. You know, I'm not certified for it. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I could teach basics. I've been like a blue belt in jiu-jitsu for 9 million years. You know, it's like it's coaching's not me. Coaching's not me. I got babysit fighters being a matchmaker and shit. It's just not for me. It's just
I wouldn't sell yourself short, because there are two fundamentals though. There is fighting, which obviously you have the jiu-jitsu coach, wrestling coach, boxing coach, everything, and then there's the other side thing. Because I've seen the best fighters fall flat when they get into the ring, and you can teach, like, you know, kind of ring presence and being entertaining, and also not having those butterflies when you walk to the ring. You can take from your journey, you can teach far more. You know, pretty much
right. Right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Bobo. I'm right with Bobo. Yeah, I make a better coach than a fighter. I'm just talking about the every single day grind fighter this and and just I mean it takes a lot of time, man. It takes a lot of time, and if I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it right. I'm going to dedicate myself 110%, whatever it is that I'm focusing on, and I'm going to do a very good job at it. As far as like wanting to be a coach, and go that avenue. Well, most school, they open up their own gym, they do this and that. That's just not for me. I could do some things, but that as a whole is not for me. I'm much better at coaching and helping out fighters and, doing a lot of things on the business side and working corners than I am a fighter. You know what I mean? Yeah. And that's just, that's where my path is going to take me. Other people's paths will take them somewhere, but I have a plan. I have a plan. I'm doing this after I'm done competing, and like I said, it's so important, to have that plan if you want to fucking stick around, because
Right.
I mean, a lot of these guys they get depressed, and it's really hard mentally after you're so used to being a competitor for so long, and then you're not anymore, and it's just like you're trying to find purpose. You have no social life, all your friends are fight people. You know what I mean? It's like, we don't go out to bars. We don't, not really. And it's just, finding purpose for, after that. So you can stay with the community and everything. So.
Right. And I'm going to wrap this up because obviously you're exhausted, but I have a great deal of respect for you for how much you've given to the sport. As a competitor, as a businesswoman, as a cut lady, as everything you do, you've given the sport. But anybody you want to give shout outs to, obviously the fight's going down December 11th. I'm excited for it. But anybody you want to give shout outs to, any sponsors? I leave the floor to you, my friend.
Goat Combat Sports Agency, Vince and Scott. They're awesome. They're awesome. They're the first agency I've ever signed with at all, because I don't trust anybody because there's shady ass motherfuckers in this sport. You know what I mean? It's a big ass ocean and we're just guppies in this bitch, you know what I mean? But these guys aren't shady. They take real good care of their people. They're knowledgeable. They got the connections and shit like that. You know what I mean? So, shout out to those guys. Shout out to BKFC, David Feldman, Nate Shook, Katie Shook, Dave Jr. and, all the staff there, because these guys have to jump through hoops and it's a logistic fucking nightmare. And not to mention that costs a lot of money to put on events right now during this pandemic. Okay.
Yeah.
Mind you, no other combat sport has fans in attendance that are able to put on fights right now. And there's a reason for that. It's a fucking pain in the ass. So, if you see a bare knuckle post or, Feldman's post or anything, just give them a sentence. Tell them fucking thank you. You know what I mean? It's keeping all of us busy. It's keeping all of us paid. And these guys are really working their asses off. You know what I mean? To do that. Make sure you download the BKTV app. You can download the app for free. The Google Play Store. You can get it on the Apple Store. You can even get it on Amazon Prime and all your smart devices, and it's like $3.99 a month. It's like cheaper for the cost of one pay-per-view used to be. I mean, you got months and months and months of this awesome service, and that
while you're in there, download the Fight Mixer app. It's free too.
Yeah,
Yep.
well, there you go. Well, what the fuck am I talking on right now? The Fight Mixer app. You know what I mean? So yeah, just go in there, and it's got all the Toe the Line series, so you're not only getting all the bare knuckle fight, all their shows, you get past shows, you get interviews, you get weigh-ins, you get press conferences, you get all the big titty page shit, all that's on there, so you're really getting your money's worth, on that, so thank you bare knuckle for that. Thank you Gary Grant Jr. for always making sure we have a safe and just awesome fucking platform to fight on. Anybody doesn't know, Gary Grant Jr. is he's the builder and the creator of the squared circle. He made that, and it travels with him in a pickup in a big old box truck, and they work their ass off putting that thing up, taking it down, making sure it's good for us every single time, and his standards are high, so I appreciate that. Scott Burt and Howie and everybody over at the Police Gazette Boxing Corporation and the Bare Knuckle Boxing Hall of Fame. Scott spends a lot of time. Those little medallions that he has,
Mm-hmm.
those are handmade by him. He makes them at his kitchen table. Okay, they're all numbered and labeled, and he handcrafts those. And his mother-in-law is sewing the ribbons on there, so it's like a nice little, yeah. It's nice. It's a nice little family deal, you know. So that's good. I mean, there's so many people to be appreciative for, but you know, last it's Jenny. I appreciate you. I appreciate your willingness and warrior spirit, and just being a good, legitimate, athlete. I know I got my work cut out with you. I know she's younger, she's faster, so it's gonna be. I'm gonna have to play my cards right. I'm gonna play my cards right. She's definitely she's no joke, and I welcome it because I don't fight cans, so I'm appreciative of it, and I look forward to seeing you, Jenny, and I'll see you when we fly in. I think you fly in on Wednesday too, so I will. I'll see you there, girl. I'll see you there, girl. Give you a nice little couple hugs before we get into fight mode. Shit, we go out to eat if you want, because I know we both ain't cutting no weight.
You guys aren't.
I'll buy dinner. I've been working a lot, so now I got a little extra money.
Oh yeah. You're gonna do fucking awesome. I can't wait to watch you. And a friend of yours is a friend of mine, so I'm gonna be rooting for both of you guys, and I can't wait to watch the fight December 11th. Sheena, thank you very much for joining me once again and talking to us.
Thank you, David. Thank you, man. You guys are great, and I don't know if you've had the Misfit on yet, but give her a nice big warm welcome. She is definitely the toughest of the tough. I love that girl, and I'm looking forward to her next fight. I know they won't give her Paige right away, and I mean that's understandable. They want Paige to get her feet wet a little bit. I mean, I don't know. When Helen came to BKFC, she had to fight the champ on the first fucking rip. You know what I mean? But Helen also isn't the baby with $1 million contract either. So I get that too. Yeah, well, they don't want her to get fucking slaughtered for her first fight, and then her stock's gonna fucking plummet. You know what I mean?
Pretty much.
Yeah, Christine cuts everybody she fights, so I don't think she's fought anybody without splitting them open 6 ways from Sunday, because I've seen it, because I'm usually the cut man. So she's definitely a tough competitor, and she grinds. She's working out every day. There's no days off for that girl, whether she has a fight or not. I mean, nothing changes in her fight camp besides your diet a little bit, so lots of respect to her. She works so hard, and deserves everything good that comes to her as well. So looking forward to seeing Misfit. I believe she's coming down too.
Cool.
Yep.
All right. Well, we'll see you there in Biloxi. I'll be there. So we've got to wrap this up. But thanks a lot, man, for coming on.
Hey, thanks for having me. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm tired.
All right.
I gotta work in the morning. I gotta work in the morning.
Thanks for coming on, and we'll be cheering you on. Thank you so much. All right. So join us on the part 2. We're going to post the link, by Christine, number 1, the Misfit, is going to be coming on. So come on the next show.
Perfect.